video game critic Michael does life. Oh, Michael.
Folks at home, we are out here. The reality of the situation continues to unfold, unpack in ways that we do not make sense, okay? The reality is here. Elden Ring is here. And it seems like to a lot of people it's a snooze fest. Elden Ring is seemingly a snooze fest, okay? Because here's the thing. Well, I don't know how many people are in here, but if you love Elden Ring so much and if you think it's game of the generation, then I'm not sure why you would be here. So, you know, I mean, if these Elden Ring fanboys want to come my way, that's fine, but shouldn't they be playing the game? You know? It's over. We told you guys that the cracks were indeed starting to show, but no one wanted to listen. Of course, that's the usual case around here. And on PC, Elden Ring is a disaster. It's a disaster on PC. And ultimately, it brings nothing new to the table, just like we suspected. Just like we suspected, Elden Ring doesn't bring anything new to the table. Yeah, and yet they want to come out of the woodwork and perpetuate this idea that Elden Ring is just the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, do what you got to do, you know? Do what you got to do, folks. We're out here. It's colder than I anticipated, but, you know, nonetheless, we're out here. It's only 22 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'm not sure how long this computer's going to last. Usually it freezes. But we did turn it on turbo boost mode, so maybe it'll generate enough heat to continue the show. We do have Elden Ring with us as well. We'll attempt to play that, but I don't have much luck, considering the fact that, you know, we're on a laptop, we're outside, we're not plugged into a wall, we're not getting the full outlet power. So it's probably going to run like at 24 frames a second, literally. I don't know if you guys want to watch that, but we could attempt it. We could attempt it, okay? I mean, Elden Ring is a disaster on PC. Yeah, and as we wait for people to pile in here, usually we don't like going live on weekends because people are too busy jacking off in their bedroom.
Mr. Sweden Ike donated 20 Swedish krona through Super Chat. Dodge attack, dodge mackle attack, dodge attack.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. We went viral on Twitter. I don't know if you guys are like on Twitter, but we went viral on Twitter. Literally. Let me pull this up here for you guys, okay? Let's pull this one up. Alrighty, right here, Twitter. We went viral on Twitter from this post right here. I can't. Great, we got dogs coming. Alrighty, let me load this up for you guys here for the 5 people that care. Right here, I was honestly enjoying Elden Ring until I got to my first boss, or is reminded how stupidly difficult these games are. Why would I want to play something that's not fun? Why doesn't this have an optional easy mode? 2022, not 1999, refunded. Okay, I said that, and it got 1.4 million views. It got, quote, retweeted 9,341 times, 465 retweets. So there's a lot of conversation from this video right here. Don't know what to tell them. Cope and seethe. Cope and seethe. So make sure to follow me on Twitter. We actually enjoyed the platform better because, well, I don't know. Just more conversation over there than there is here. But, guys, we're freezing cold out here. Please consider supporting the show or getting people in here doing something other than that. You know, just like, let's go. Please, let's go. Okay, we got more traction than ever on Twitter anyway. And yet there's like 200, not even 200 people in here. So hard to do a show, hard to come out here. And plus, my microphone literally got dipped into the mud. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything. But the quarter-inch jack was... Things happened out here, okay? This isn't going to be a great stream, I can tell off the bat. We're probably just going to stop going live on this channel. People just don't care. They don't appreciate it enough. So it's hard to, you know, come out here and bring all this I mean, I'm going to take a pic. Actually, I don't have anything to take a picture with. Guys, let's just jump into Elden Ring, see if it works. Let's just jump into Elden Ring to see if it works. Where's the controller? Hopefully we don't drop this and dump that into the mud either. We're going to have to fucking sync it up through Bluetooth. We're going to be playing with gloves on. It's cold. You know, it's not ideal, but we're going to try anyway. So stay tuned or don't. It is what it is. Alrighty. Oh, it says it's connected. I guess it worked. Well, let's jump into Elden Ring, folks. It's going to be a short show today, I'll tell you that. It's going to be a very short show today if you guys can't participate in a way that makes sense. Okay, we're not out here to be out here for 3 hours in the freezing cold. We're out here to put on a show if you guys want to show up. That's fine with me. But if you guys can't show up, if you guys can't support the show, if you guys can't participate, then we're going to have a 30-minute show today, okay? It's as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. You don't have to agree. I don't care. I don't need anyone else disagreeing. But at the end of the day, we're done talking about Elden Ring. This is the last show on Elden Ring because once the floodgates open, you don't have an opportunity. That's why they say, oh, Michael, review a game after it's out. I don't have that opportunity. I don't have that privilege of reviewing a game after it's out. The floodgates open up, I'm going to get 5 views on that video. I'm not putting a video together that takes 6 hours to edit for 5 views. It's not going to happen. So we don't review games after they're out because we can't.
£1.79 through super chat.
Hell yeah, bro, appreciate it. I'm not putting up with that shit. I'm not putting up with that shit out here. I'm not putting up with that shit out here. It's 22 fucking degrees Fahrenheit. It's not even 32. 32 is freezing. This is literally below freezing. Okay? Yeah, it's sunny out here, but that doesn't help all that much. I know you can't see it, you can't feel it, but believe me, your ass wouldn't be out here, especially when shit gets doused in mud.
Mr. Swedenite donated 20 Swedish krona through super chat. Game industry is dead. No good games anymore.
Then maybe go to the strip club and go have sex at the strip. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm tired of the negativity. I don't hate games, but I'm also tired of the fact that everyone just comes in here and hates on everything. It's like, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater, okay? You know, maybe I dislike Elden Ring, but that doesn't mean that I'm a hater. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I mean, it kind of is, but let's go, guys. Come on. We're going to open up Elden Ring. We don't got time out here. We don't got time out here.
What's wrong with Elden Ring?
Stay tuned. I don't know. I made fucking like 10 videos on the game. I mean, if you can't figure out the narrative, then I don't know what to tell you. That's like jumping into the last season of Game of Thrones and like, oh, what's happening, guys? It's like, well, go watch the rest like everyone else did. Don't know what to tell you. All right, we're going to attempt to play Elden Ring here on PC. It's a disaster on PC, so we're probably going to get around literally 24 frames a second. So we'll see how this does. We'll see how this does, folks. Is it on the screen? It should be on the screen. I think it's on the screen. Okay, well, here we go. Elden Ring. We're going to jump into this snooze fest, and we're going to fiddle around here in Elden Ring. We're going to fiddle around here in Elden Ring. Don't care, continue, let's go. Elden Ring, right here, folks. The reality of the situation. Holy shit, Elden Ring. Can't see the screen all that well, but, you know, I mean, oh, Lord, this is not going to work. Well, 29 frames. I mean, shit. It don't look like 29 frames on my screen, but, you know, maybe it is on your end. Let's equip the horse. Let's, what the fuck? Where are we at? I didn't mean to press that button. How do you pull up the map on Xbox? There we go. Okay. Let's get out of there and let's go to the dungeon area here. Folks, we're live, okay? We're not going to be live for long because you guys can't handle the show, which is sad, but it is what it is. Well, we might not be able to do the dungeon. It's a little too dark. It's a little too dark. I can barely make out what I'm looking at, you know. I got it on full brightness out here, folks. And yes, I'm actually playing, okay? You know, I'm literally playing. So we're going to start a timer pretty soon here, and if you guys can't participate, we're out of here. I'm not going to sit out here in 22 degrees Fahrenheit weather just for you guys to can't see where I'm going. We got to go back outside. We can't do dungeons because it's too dark. We can't do dungeons because it's too dark, okay? We can't do dungeons because it's too dark. So we're going to do nothing because this is what you do here in the game. This is what you do here in the game. You literally do, I don't know how you play. Okay, RB, there we go. You literally do this, you farm. That's what you do in this game. It's more farming than Farming Simulator. It's more farming than Farming Simulator, folks. I'm not even fucking bullshitting you, bro. It is literally more farming than Farming Simulator. That's the open world. It's a farming playground. You just farm fucking currency. That's all you do. Then you spawn to different ones. You go clear the enemies. You rest. You skill up. You do this. You do that over and over. That's what I've been doing. I've been farming here in Elden Ring because there's no point to explore. There's nothing happening here in this game. The open world is so fucking terrible. Because there is no open world. It's literally fake. I mean, you're open to do whatever, but it doesn't mean you should because there's nothing dynamically happening. I've already figured this whole game out. It's terrible. One of the worst, literally one of the worst games I've ever played. So lazy. Literally lazier than Madden. Literally lazier than Madden, okay?
Prince Tar donated 10 Polish zlotys through Super Chat. Lightning showers. Yeah.
I'm gonna
showers.
turn it off.
Yeah. Lightning showers.
I'm gonna turn it off,
yeah.
man.
Lightning
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. Lightning
I'm getting
showers.
out of here.
Yeah. Lightning
I'm
showers.
gonna end the stream.
Yeah. Lightning showers.
I'm gonna end the
yeah.
stream.
Lightning showers. Yeah.
I'm gonna end the stream.
Lightning showers.
It's too cold. It's way colder than I thought it was out here. Something dipped in the mud before we went live, and that has killed my vibe. I'm sorry, man. Because I don't know. It might stop working. We can't have fucking shit fuck up on us, man. I'm not buying more shit. I'm done. But this is Elden Snooze, okay? This is Elden Snooze. You just farm in the open world. That's all you do. The main game is boss fights, which no one wants to play that, so that's why they don't show that to you. Because it's a fucking total snooze fest, you know? It's a total snooze fest. You literally just roam around in this world and farm. That's all you do. Because when you kill, that's money. And you use that to upgrade your character, which I've upgraded to like level 17, 18, whatever. And there's been no progress made. I haven't felt like I've leveled up. There's no progression in this game. It's literally one of the worst games I've ever played. Because I've literally spent hours leveling up, farming, and I don't feel more power. I feel literally the same as I did when I walked through when I opened up that fucking gate. So you tell me how this is Game of the Year contender, how this is Game of the Generation when the game doesn't even exist. There's not even a game here. It's a fucking tech demo. It's literally a developer tech demo. That's what it is. It's literally a developer tech. There's not even a game here. Like someone can throw this together in Unity within a week. Literally. You just download an asset pack, make some fucking woods, make some barren ruins, throw some enemies in here that respawn every time you go to sleep at the Grace, and then there's not even a game here. There's literally not even a game here, folks. And again, the game that is here, it's just boss after boss. Like that's all they actually focus on, the boss designs, the kind of their animations and shit like that. That's all this is. It's just roam around until you find a boss and then you don't want to play it anymore. That's the game. I told you guys that time and time again. There's not a game here. This game doesn't exist. The open world part to it anyway doesn't exist. It's a fallacy. It's just a training zone in disguise. Now obviously it gets harder, but it doesn't change the fact that nothing, you know, I mean, there's NPCs that talk to you. They give you one item that you don't even know what to do with it. Like, there's not a game here. This is not a game. This is a tech demo. That's literally what it is. You use the open world to farm. That's what you're doing. You're using the open world to farm. These enemies respawn. Dude, I'm going to prove it to you. I can barely see the fucking screen, but... Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We got more fucking souls, whatever we got. We're going to zoom in. We're going to load to the, right here. And then we're going to rest, and then they're going to respawn. That's all you do in this game. Every enemy respawns. They're in the exact same position. They don't, like, dynamically... There's no dynamic anything in this game. And we're just going to rest up. I don't even know if we need to do this, but they're going to be reset. So you literally just farm. You literally farm to level up. That's what you do. So I'm at level 18, I think. And I've been leveling up, but it doesn't feel like it's actually done anything, to be told. Literally, I don't feel any more powerful. I literally do not feel any more powerful. And I don't know what that blue thing is. I don't know if that's like a glitch. I think that's a glitch. I can't see the screen. I literally cannot see the screen, folks. But you do know, this is all I've been doing in this game. That's all I see everyone doing in this game. They just roam around on their fucking horse and kind of do nothing. That's not the game. This is not the game. The game is boss fights. That's what this shit's always been about. You know? You don't have an option to leave boss fights. I don't know where that false narrative is coming from. You don't have an option to leave boss fights. It's over. There's not a game here. All right, we're going to quit Elden Ring because we can't participate today. It's going to be a short show. I didn't want it to be a short show. I actually had a lot planned, but when things drop in the mud, I can't be happy out here.
Slank,
I'm sorry.
heart alternation mark, and donated $1.99 through Super Chat. End the stream now, no one cares.
I know they don't. That's the problem. I'll just go on Twitter and make
a
it. Okay, I'm gonna ban you, dude. I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you. You need the 199 more than I do. I'm done. I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. If you guys can't show up, I mean, you guys are just all up and down, all up and down, all up and down, all up and down. You're worse than a stripper on a fucking pole. You guys, one moment love the goddamn show, the next moment you fucking don't care. It's annoying. Care or don't. Pick a fucking side. Jesus Christ.
Donated 79 pence through Super
79
Chat.
fucking cents, I'm going to ban you. Like that literally, I don't even think they give me anything for that. Guys, there's literally nothing to do in this game. I'm not fighting a boss out here. The screen is too bright out here to even attempt that. I can't see the screen. I can barely see where I'm going. Okay. But there's not a game here. That's the point I'm trying to make. There's not a game here.
Donated £2 through Super Chat. Game of the year, how do you feel? High voltage sign, 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 high voltage.
I'm gonna ban you, dude.
High voltage.
I'm gonna turn it off.
High voltage.
I'm gonna turn it off, and I know that doesn't help me by turning it off. But I'm picking poison either way. So either I listen to that shit, or I fucking turn it off and don't get any support. I already know how this game works out here. You guys want attention.
This game is trash.
Yeah,
If
it
you
is
say
trash.
that,
I'm trying to
this
explain
gets
to you that
good.
there's nothing here. It's literally a tech demo. You literally use the open world to farm to level up, and that's how you save, by leveling up. Because your progression is saved by basically the kills and the currency that you get from the kills, and that's what you put it towards. So you're basically constantly farming. That's all you're doing in this game. You're literally constantly farming. That's what I've been doing, and that's the only fun that I've been having. And then when you get to something that's really...
Mind_at_Bay donated $2 through Super Chat. Fuel Lord Mackle.
I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Don't care anymore. You know, I'm at a point where I literally don't care anymore. I literally don't care anymore. You know how you go to Nashville and you have a dream? And then you get fucking woken up. You don't care anymore. At a certain age, you stop caring. You just stop caring. When you get past 30 years old, you're gonna feel everything that I'm feeling out here. You guys are like 21, 22. You think you got life figured out. Daddy handed you everything. But when you get in my shoes, when the privilege runs out, when that well runs dry, and you got to get up on your own feet, it's gonna be hard for a lot of people. It's gonna be hard for a lot of people. This is the game. I mean, what do you want me to show you? We can go to the same we can go to the same outpost. There's no game here. This game doesn't exist. Like there's literally not a game here. There's literally not a game here.
Death to Negas _ donated.
There's literally not a game here.
Chat.
There's literally not a game here. There's literally not a game here. Guys, I'm worried about my equipment, okay? I made a fatal mistake and the equipment got exposed to mud. But I plugged it in regardless. I wiped it off a little bit, but I don't think that's I think there's going to be some permanent damage. And I'm not happy about that. So, I fucked up. Yep, I did. I fucked up. Never happened before, but I fucked up. Today's the day I fucked up, guys. It was wet mud too. Wet mud, okay? So, the headset, I don't know, it's working obviously, but it might not be working tomorrow, so we'll see. Not that anyone cares. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is the game. What do you want me to show you? You want me to go to the same old enemy? I'm turning that fucking loop off. It's literally, this is the laziest game I've ever fucking played in my, like, literally worse than Madden. Like, literally worse than Madden. How do we turn that shitty ass, I mean, it's a 30-second track. It's a 30-second loop. How do I turn this shit off? Look at the hours we got into this game. We got 2 hours and 39, I've been farming for 2 hours and 39 minutes, and this is just on PC. I just bought the PC version. For the show.
Forger Grizzly donated $2 through Super Chat. Is there any story quest at all?
Not really. I mean, there is, but it's so vague you're not gonna, no one cares enough to dig. It's cryptic bullshit. How do we turn the damn fucking music off? I'm sick and tired of hearing that. And I don't need to hear it again. It's literally looping, man. I'm turning it off. Where the fuck's the music at? Sound into display. Music. Turn it all the way off. Usually music is distracting in games. There we go. We got pure fucking noise. Pure sound effects now. Thank God. Tired of that dumbass music. That fucking horn, violin loop. Jesus Christ, it gets old. Elden Ring. There's not a game here. There's literally not a game here. There's nothing dynamic. Nothing is going to change. I can sit out here for I can leave this game running for, you know, as long as I'd like, and nothing's going to happen. There's no sense of unpredictability outside of boss fights and all that dumb bullshit. Then you basically have to turn into game dev, and you got to memorize patterns. You got to see where the hitboxes are at. You got to see where the animation sequences end. You literally have to just not play as a gamer and play as a game dev. That's how you have to play these games. You have to, like, think about the framework. You have to think about the nuts and bolts. You have to think about the animation sequences. You have to think about hitboxes. You have to think about dumbass bullshit like that. I've never played a game where you had to really think about that shit that hard. So it's a terrible game. It gets a very low score for me. There's nothing to do. I've been farming. I thought, you know what, maybe that's going to help me. It doesn't feel any different. It literally feels, in fact, worse. It doesn't feel any different, folks. It doesn't feel any different at all, okay? Doesn't feel any different, okay? I leveled up my guy to level 18. I don't know where he started at. Probably level 10 or 11 or some shit like that. I don't know. Don't really care. But when I leveled up, I literally don't feel any more powerful. So there's literally a false sense of progression. There's a false sense of progression because, you know, there's nothing. There's literally. And by the way, let me get off the horse. Like, look at this shit right here. Oh my God. Nothing even moves, bro. Nothing even moves, bro. Like, I mean, come on. This gets a pass, but if this were like a fucking EA, if this were Battlefield, oh, they'd fucking pick this out and cherry pick the hell out of that, wouldn't they? But it gets a pass from Software because, well, I swear to God, the only people that like these games are literally unemployed people. Like, they just have total free time. You have to have total free time to devote your attention to Elden Snooze. That's what you have to do. It's a game that requires your full undivided attention. And it's sad. It's just one of those sad games. Because there's literally nothing here. I don't know what I could show you. You've already seen it anyway. And plus there's literally nothing here.
Twitch and Dash donated $4.99 through Super Chat. How is this a 10? This game is boring, stale and mundane. There's literally nothing to do. It feels empty and no life to it.
Well, there is no life to it. It's all bullshit. It's all just basically here I don't know how to explain it, but like there's nothing going on in this world. Like, I mean, the game here is the boss fights, and people avoid that because it's bullshit. Like, I mean, you know, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I mean, that's the game. That's always been this game. You know, you roam around, you fight fucking hard enemies, and used to it was way more linear than what it is here, but it's still linear when you really break it down.
Mr. Awesome donated $2 through Super Chat. Buy yourself a Snickers. You not you when you're hungry.
I have 1.5 million people telling me to kill myself. You think I'm going to be fucking happy about that? The fucking equipment dropped in the mud before we went live. It's freezing cold out here. You think I'm going to be happy? I'm a fucking human, dude. I'm not a goddamn android without feelings, without emotion. I'm a snowflake. Too bad. Literally. Going to turn into one pretty fucking soon here. But I'm doing this show for you guys. I bought the game for you guys. I'm not going to play this shit when I'm offline. I bought it because we're going to demonstrate it here, or we thought we were, but not really because I can't. It's too hard to see the screen, so. There's nothing I can show you. There's no point to play this game. The leveling up doesn't feel. You don't feel more powerful. You don't. There's not. This game does not exist. Like, there's not a game here. The only game that exists is within the boss fights. That's all this is. It's in the old games, you couldn't get past. You couldn't progress through the game at all until you defeated the fucking boss. That is how the games worked. At least Demon Souls on PS5. That's how the game works. You go to the spider boss. I turn it off right then and there. I say, okay, we can't complete the game because we can't defeat this boss. We're out. In this, you have a choice. You don't have to go through the fog to go to the boss, but eventually you're not going to progress. You can't defeat the game without defeating a boss. No shit, right? That's because that is the game. The game is the bosses.
Newsens donated
That's all it is.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Elden Ring is a good game.
Just like Madden is to football fans. Just like Battlefield is to Battlefield fans. Okay. Like, you guys have a narrative and it's biased, but you're not going to admit that, will you? We get it. They gave it a 10 because they like these games. Okay. Like, anyone can run with that narrative with any game. I like Grand Theft Auto. I'll give Grand Theft Auto 6 a 10. What do you want to tell you? Does that mean it's a 10? I don't know.
Devil donated $2
I don't know.
through Super Chat. How do I win, Michael? I'm we are dead.
Neck. I'll tell you how you play this game on easy mode. You play as the wizard, and you can defeat all the enemies. That's all you do. So they do have an easy mode in the game. You play as the wizard, you roam around on the horse, and you just wave your wand a little bit around, and this isn't a game. It's a glorified tech demo. Like, all of these games have been that way, but I think this is worse because of this, like, guise of open world, living, breathing world, or whatever they were trying to sell. And then ultimately, at the end of the day, there's none of that here. You just roam around this training area, and that's it. You roam around the training. I don't know what there is to show you. I can't really play it out here. It's too the screen doesn't get bright enough to do it, and I'm not going to stream this because it's actually a snooze fest. It really is a snooze fest. So we're done talking about Elden Ring, but hopefully you enjoyed the coverage. Game shit. Like, it's actual trash. If you like it, that's fantastic. I'm not saying you're wrong, but let's not pretend like this is some mainstream game. That's what Bandai Namco wanted it to be, this mainstream success. That's why it's open world. That's why all this shit. But at the end of the day, it is a snooze. I've upgraded my character. I don't feel any progression, and it's still as hard as hell. It's still as hard as it was when I started. So there's no point for me to continue playing, and I don't know what to tell you.
Enclosure 1440p donated €2 through Super Chat. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion has a better world.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. This does not exist. It's a museum. The only thing that actually moves is the fucking weather, when they have weather effects sometimes. And then you got enemies that are in their same exact location at any point at any time. It's shit game design, it's trash game design, it's garbage game design, it's shit, it's garbage, it's archaic, it's fucking garbage. Throw it in the toilet. Because that's what it is, it's shit. Flush it down the toilet. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know? Yikes. Like, look, if you like these games, you're going to love this game, no shit. No one was out here pretending like that wasn't going to happen, but let's not give it a 10 out of 10 because you loved it because you're a fanboy. I mean, they literally picked 10. Can't wait till this game falls off. So that way we don't have to fucking talk about it. But luckily, March is right around the corner. You got Gran Turismo, you got Ghostwire Tokyo, GTA 5 on next-gen consoles, WWE, a lot of other games. So, plenty of other games to talk about. I see a lot of people moving on to Gran Turismo already. So, I don't know what to tell you. There's literally nothing for me to do in this game. Anything that you want me to see do is going to require, I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's all you do is just farm. You farm in hopes that, you know, level up the character. Maybe things are easier, but they're not. So why continue playing? Oh, the satisfaction of beating a boss. There's not a I'm turning it off. There's no satisfaction. It's like, okay, well, let's farm.
99 donated
Let's farm.
£1.79 through Super Chat. Really, you love the game? Men holding hands.
Shut up, dude. I'm gonna ban people. I'm just gonna start banning people. You come in here and you just donate dumb nonsense, dude. Let's have
holding hands. Men holding hands.
I'm gonna move my show. I'm gonna move my show to Twitch. I'd rather have 5 viewers that actually care as opposed to fucking 200 that don't. Come on, guys. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. What the fuck's going on? Whoa! What is going on out here? Oh no! Oh, the control.
Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands.
I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you, dude. That's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. It's like going to a funeral and live streaming
Elder
it.
Games donated 20 Turkish liras through Super
Well,
Chat.
the controller died.
Best PR in the game world.
Yep, the controller died, so I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if it's dead or if it just lost connection. I don't know, but I'm not playing with this. I'm not playing keyboard and mouse out here. So I guess that concludes the Elden Ring coverage. I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. All right, we quit Elden Ring here. We're going to full screen this, take your calls, and probably end the show. One of the worst shows we've literally ever done. I can't even full screen it. Not only is it super cold out here, but things, you know, things went haywire beforehand, so. Fit to screen. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take your calls. 818-284-4568. That's the number to call in or don't. I don't care. Hey, 818-284-4568. How many people we got in here? Hopefully not 300. Jesus Christ. 429 people in here. Where's the fucking support? I'm out here freezing my balls off. I guess that's not enough. You just want to see me die. Nope, can't show you that here today. Because I can't see the game. Can't see the screen. Well, I guess we're going to sit out here and do nothing. You complained about the gameplay. You're not showing anything. I guess you're going to look at my face now. So, pick your poison. Sit out here and do nothing. Let's open up the lines. 818-284-4568. That's the number to call in.
Nikki Butler donated £5 through Super Chat. I don't see the fun in dying over and over. These games are trash.
I recognize the number. I'm going to end it. I'm going to end the call. Nikki Butler coming through with the 5. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate it. I need new callers. I'm tired of hearing the same old regurgitated fucking sentence over and over again. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, why are you seething so hard, bro?
When you get attacked on the internet, it's hard. It's hard to be positive out here. Then when you drop shit in the mud, it's hard to even have a good show. So we can't have a good show out here.
Do you feel Lego Star Wars will
I'm going to ban you, dude. I'm going to fucking ban you. You come in here, you talk stupidity, I'm fucking done with everything. Okay, I'm done with it all. I'm done. Please draft me. Please do it. I want to go. I want to have an experience in life. I'm done. I'm done doing nothing. You know, I'm done. Draft me, please. I'll go. I don't care. Please. Let's open up the lines again. 818-284-4568. That's the number to call in. If I recognize the number or if I recognize the screen name, you're not going to be answered. Which is every caller. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael. Do you think they're gonna remake Code Veronica 6?
I don't care. No. Hello, you're on the air. The answer's no.
Nigger, 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 nigger.
Good job. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey man, I don't get it, Mike. How does this fucking game get these kind of reviews, man?
I don't know.
I mean, I've been a gamer my whole life. I played this thing 3 hours today, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it, I don't know, a 3.5. It does nothing new. I mean, it's boring as fuck. I just don't get it, man. And you're trying to tell me all these reviewers actually beat this fucking
Oh,
game?
hell no. Hell no. None of them, literally none of them did. I guarantee it. If they sent me a review copy, oh, believe me, I'd have to fucking doctor that video up pretty fucking hard. All I would do is roam around and unlock the areas and then show the areas, pretend like I defeated the bosses and never show the inventory. You know, I mean, it's just that simple. No one who reviewed this game, I mean, outside of maybe a few, have actually, believe me, these journalists are not playing this fucking game. Okay, unless they're picking picking the magic class and they're going to wave the wand and get on the horse and just like do that repetitive fucking like you just have to have patience with the game. I mean, you could defeat the bosses by doing it like that, but that's not even fun. At that point, it's just like I don't even know what you're playing at that point. You know, you're literally. I mean, you might as well just go play a tech demo in Dreams or something or fucking Unity. I mean, I swear to God, bro.
Yeah, all the fucking reviews are, oh my god, I put 50 to 60 hours in it. This game is so deep. I mean, there's not even a clear explanation on when you collect fucking items on what the fuck you're supposed to do. How do you craft shit? They just fucking leave it up to you. Like, they're lazy devs, and if you complain about it, you know what people tell you? Get good.
Oh, believe me, I know. I literally have. This tweet got. I mean, this tweet got like. I mean, the video got 1.4 million views with over. I mean, everyone's got an opinion on that video. So I heard everything that you could ever say. I've literally heard it in terms of being a big piece of shit. So. You know, that I've heard it from the community, the Souls community. So, but half of these people that you know, literally the majority of people that replied to this tweet didn't even fucking play the game. They're all talk. They couldn't afford it.
Loki donated $2
I mean,
through
every
super
reviewer
chat.
that gave us a fucking
Please
90
save
or
us,
above, must
Bethesda.
fucking write their name down. Anything they review, fucking zero respect for it. I mean, it's clear as day here. And I mean, this is what's wrong with the gaming industry. I mean, this right here. But yeah. I mean, other than that, man, fuck. This fucking war bullshit. Everyone needs to research it. Putin's not the bad guy.
Oh
all
my
right?
God! Yeah, hell yeah. Well, listen, we appreciate you calling in. We're not talking about things that aren't video games over here. We're not doing it. Okay. We're not getting down the political road. We're not going to talk about shit that you got to keep it on track, guys. We're not talking. I mean, that's the problem with these people that come in here. They literally don't. I try out games. I literally bought it for you guys. Unfortunately, we can't. It's just too cold to come out here and play that. I can't see the screen. So I don't know why I bought it, but whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. Okay, well, we're going to sit out here and literally do nothing. Okay, this is the show. The show that you guys want, so this is the show you'll get. If you don't like it, you know where the door's at. You know, just like they told me I shouldn't have bought this game because it was too hard. I didn't know that. There wasn't a disclaimer on the box that said, "Oh, this is an incredibly steep learning curve game." They didn't tell me that. So, it is what it is. We're going to sit out here and do nothing. Welcome to the show. If you're new here, well, you came at the wrong time. But luckily, we'll move on from Elden Ring, and there will be happier days. I don't know what to tell you. So, we're just going to sit out here and do nothing, guys. You guys just don't care, don't appreciate, don't know what to tell you. Oh, man. All right, let's refresh this and see how much more traction this shit got. Oh, Lord. 9341. Refresh. Refresh. 934. So, I can't do math, but it's 9419 now, so you guys can do the math there. All right, well, don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. I'm going to literally do nothing out here, guys. I'll let this run. I don't care. I've already set it all up. It took me like 20 minutes to set up, so. Well, not that. I mean, it takes 20 minutes to get all this shit on, come out here and do that. So I'm letting it run for the sake of that. I've already spent too much time investing into it, so we'll just let it run. If you guys don't want to participate, have a dialogue out here, I don't know what to tell you. We got to have dialogue out here, okay? That means you call in. That means you support the show if you can. That means share the stream, do what you got to do. But if we can't have a dialogue, there's no point in me going live. That's the entire point of someone going live. It's a direct communication of people that watch and consume the show. But people don't want to consume in a way that makes sense. I got to put it on slow mode for chat. I got to put it on fucking subscribers only mode because we got really weird people in here, okay? We're talking the bottom of the barrel. So we got to play those kind of fucking, we got to put those barriers in place, and they start bitching at me because, oh, Micah, you put it on this, you know, it's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm done. I'm literally, I'm done. I'm just done. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. I'm done. Like, I'm just done. Show me another outlet, and I will go down that road. I will never go on the internet again. I'm literally at that point where it's like I've done too much internet in my life. Literally since I was 10 years old, I've been on the internet since then. Probably even earlier than that. And I want to move out into a cabin in the woods and do nothing. And never see a screen again. I'm done with technology. I'm done with everything. It's all trash. Throw it in the garbage. I want to be a farmer. You know? But then again, they use technology more today than ever. So unless you go to like those hillbilly farmers that probably are using 1980s, you know, the tractors use GPS and shit. So I don't know. You can't get away from technology. Let's go back to a time when video games didn't exist, where cell phones weren't a thing, internet, all that fucking useless ass bullshit. It's all shit. It's all trash. Hate it. Literally, what good has come from this technology we possess? Not much. It's all bad. Every day you wake up, terrible news. I'm going to turn off the chat. I'm turning off the chat. Guys, the video just got 1.4 million views. Every time I look at the phone, it's blowing up. Okay, notifications nonstop. Now we got dogs coming too. Probably going to get bit out here. Great. What else is going to happen? All right, we're turning off the chat. You guys can't handle it. You guys are going to get toxic out here. You can leave the show if you don't like it. You don't need to be toxic to me, okay? If you don't agree with the show, that's fine. If you think I'm toxic and you don't like it, you can literally leave. Like, we don't need you here to contribute to, like, I'm just done, okay? So, we're going to turn the chat off. How do I do that? Subscribers, 10 years. There we go. We're turning off the chat. If you want to get a message through, you know how to do it. So now we're going to really do nothing out here because the chat's off. You guys won't be able to chat. Yep. Someone ruined it. I'm not going to name who. Just being toxic. I'm done with the toxicity. I'm really done with it. If you're going to get toxic over someone's opinion on a video game, you should maybe cancel yourself. I don't know what to tell you. So the chat's not on because there's no one in here. Wait, what? Well, you guys aren't making it fun, so I mean, I wasn't even looking at it, but the moment I looked at it, it was pure negativity. So I already told you what to do. Okay? I'm not out here to play games. I'm done with playing games. Okay? You either support the show. When you see live entertainment, you have to pay. Okay? It's no different over here. Okay? We work on tips. It's as simple as that. You don't tip the show, it's going to be a short show, 20-minute show. I mean, it's literally that simple. Like, I'm not. I mean, the equipment I have out here is already a liability. Someone can come up and fucking jump me and take it all. Literally, that's what could happen. Like, it's not that far out, bro. And there's not much I could do about it if it did happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Probably won't ever. But I'm saying, you know, there's always that possibility. So, you know, like, I mean, it's just crazy what we do. It's literally insane what we do. I've never seen anyone do this before in my entire life. I'm not even joking. So I'm not saying, you know, You just have to understand it's literally 22 degrees Fahrenheit out here. That is literally 10 degrees below freezing. I don't know why that's not on the screen.
Forky donated 79 pence through Super Chat.
And that right there is the problem. We got people in here that just, the new people have to overtake the old people. I'm done with the old. I'm in with the new. Let's get new people in here, and let's get them in here in a way that makes sense. I'll give you the goddamn uniform. You sit right on that damn bench, and we're gonna have some fun. Because the old people that come in here are just dragging me down. They're dragging me down, man. Like, if you're a fan and you've been here for a long time, that's great, but I just can't handle it. It's too much just the same. It's the same bullshit every day. I can't handle it. I can't do it. It's like Elden Ring. I can't play that game. It's the same bullshit every time. It's the same bullshit every time.
David Hinkle donated 79 pence through Super Chat.
Don't know what to tell you. All right, let's go ahead and open up the lines. 818-284-4568. Let's go ahead and make it happen, folks. 818-284-4568. That's the way you're going to communicate because the chat's turned off. No one in here has been subscribed for 10 years. If this is negativity, we're going to end the show. Let's go. Hello.
Hey.
Well, it's broken. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Hello, you're on the air.
All right. So Elden Ring is more dead than I thought it was. I don't know if you know this or not, but the servers are down for pretty much most Xbox players and PlayStation players. You can't play online co-op or anything like that. It's strictly offline, and it's been like that for 2 days now. That's pretty bad.
Well, they give it a pass. They give it a pass.
And there's nothing on it though. No, the developers, the company themselves aren't releasing any information on why for 2 days the servers have been shut down. And that's pretty sad. That sounds to me like they don't know, or there's an issue and they're trying to fix it and they can't fix it. And Elden Ring, the problem with it is when they created this game, they assumed everybody was Dark Souls fans. They assumed everybody has played the Dark Souls series. So when you play Elden Ring, to them, it's kind of like, well, it's not our fault you don't know Dark Souls. Get better. Excuse me, what? What? Who the fuck says that? Who makes the game and says get better? Or if you don't know Dark Souls, that's not our issue. That's literally how I'm taking this, and it's that bad. And I've already seen comments on the Xbox stores, the PlayStation stores online. So many people want refunds. So many people are bitching because this is literally a copy and paste of Dark Souls. Michael, you yourself called it out and you said it. This is a copy paste crappy game.
Yeah.
I'll let you go so we can get some more calls in. Keep it up, man, and don't give up. Don't listen to these fucking haters. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, bro. Hello, you're on the air.
Nigger, 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 nigger.
T-Bona donated $2 through Super Chat. Michael, our Lord and Savior.
Yep. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Michael?
Well, that's not a good question to ask. You should you should know how it's going out here. It's not doing it.
PC games are dead now.
I'm not listening to that, bro. You're literally on the goddamn, I don't even know what that is. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, Michael, I had a question for you. So I just wanted to know what happened because, earlier you were saying that you were kind of into it. It's kind of fun exploring the world. You met a few bosses, and that's the challenging part.
It's literally.
Stunning and Brave Salamence donated $2 through Super Chat. Michael got the vaccine. Sheep.
I'm going to ban this guy. I'm going to ban this guy. You come in here and you talk about vaccines and shit. Like, no one even talks about that anymore, man. Jesus Christ. Get with the times.
Sheep.
Jesus
Are you
Christ.
talking about me?
No. Someone's donating. That's why I couldn't hear you. But, I mean, sorry. I don't know, man. It's just, it's too hard. It's literally too hard. Every time I think, okay, because I made progression, I farmed, I spent my points, leveled up, endurance, leveled up, health, and it didn't feel like I made any progression at all. The only outlet to easy mode is the wizard, and you can do the wizard bullshit, and that actually helps out a lot. But I don't want to play some fucking Harry-ass Potter bullshit. I'll just buy the Harry Potter game that comes out, I think, this year. Hogwarts, what is it, Legacy or some shit? So... because that looks dumb. Look, it just looks stupid. So, yeah, it's just too hard.
I mean, I've been playing it myself on Steam. I'm 1 hour in, and I'm watching so that I can still refund it. But honestly, like my own opinion, is, it's pretty challenging. It's slightly exciting, but I'm afraid that, if I keep playing the game, I'm eventually going to realize, like all the bosses are kind of the same. They're just all one big pain in the ass.
Well, have you ever fought a boss?
The only boss I found was that first horseman, the gold horseman, whatever the fuck it is.
T-Boner donated $2 through
And,
Super Chat.
I mean, I got my fucking
Michael
shit
got
handed
the
to me.
vaccine.
Even when I had my own horse, I still got collapsed.
Sheep.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, okay, the open world is pretty easy compared to the bosses, right? And then you go to the bosses, and that's the actual game, the bosses. I mean, that's literally the entire point of playing this shit, the bosses. Like, if they didn't have bosses in this bitch, I mean, well, there wouldn't be much of a game here. Then it would be too easy. I mean, it would be at least a little more approachable. But, I mean, there's some hard enemies in the open world, no doubt about it. And I've gone past that area that I showed. It's not just, I mean, I've ran up the cliff and all that bullshit, and there's big monsters and shit. It's just, oh, man.
It's weird. It's like,
I mean, Dr. Disrespect said it was.
Really
I forgot what he rated it, but it was pretty fucking low. I'm not even. But he did say, to be fair, it wasn't a game for him. And it's like, I mean, yeah, that could be the case over here. But at the same time, I also do think it's a pretty half-assed game because I don't know.
Honestly, like as I'm playing it, it really feels like the quirkiness of the game, like. It's just the bosses. Like, that's what we have to offer. Like,
yeah, well, that's what the old games pretty much had to offer. I mean, obviously, not every enemy was a boss, but it was a linear path for the most part. You had a few branching things. But, right. in Demon's Souls PS5, you literally have to defeat the spider to go forward. There's no other. That's it. If you can't do it, then you turn the game off. You can't back out of that. And this, you could just fuck around and you don't have to do anything. The game isn't forcing you to do shit. But eventually, you're not going to progress through the story or whatever the fuck the lore. Make your way and do whatever you got to do in order. You have to fight the bosses. So yeah, you can come back when you're ready. But when are you going? Are you just going to farm for 20 days straight and then level up your dude to like 100 and then try and take him out? Even if
That's interesting that you said that, because that's honestly one of my other problems too. Is like, I'm a fucking noob. I don't know any of this shit. I'm trying to figure it all out. I looked up a beginner guide, and they're like, oh, you have to go there and collect this thing, because when you go to the complete other side of the map and collect this other random thing, they combine and they make this whatever you fucking have better. And I'm just looking like, I don't understand any of this fucking shit, and I'm just getting my fucking ass collapsed by all these bosses.
Yeah, that's where the fun stop for me is when when there's an enemy that's super hard. It's like, well, I don't want to play it anymore. I mean, it's really that simple. Like, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's like, bro, why would I want to play this when it's just? I mean, it's not fun. How is that fun? I mean, look, I'm not saying I don't like a challenge. Give me a challenge, but let's build it up a little bit. Let's not just throw me into the goddamn fucking
Like, honestly, like, to all the fucking little Dark Soul fucking fanboys, From Software fanboys, and all the fucking lame-ass people in the chat before they're like, oh, yeah, the color just sucks at the game. I'm telling you people, like, it's a fun game. I'm having fun with it, but it's not fun when, like, nothing fucking makes sense, and then there's bosses that clap the fuck out of you, and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I mean, it's a fun... I had fun in the beginning. Now I'm getting, like, yeah, I'm just realizing as I play, it's not a game for me. It's a game for the... Like, I have a friend he fucking loves. He's having a blast playing this game, but it's not for me. It's just not for me.
I mean, well, yeah. Well, and that's the big takeaway for a lot of people. I mean, I think they're getting to that point where it's like, I mean, I can't imagine the refunds for this one, because more people bought this than ever. I mean, look at the Steam numbers. More people played this than all of the other games combined, literally. So, I mean, that's what I told people. It's like people don't understand the community, the From Software community, whatever. They don't understand. Like, there's a new wave of players, and it's a big fucking wave. And most people they're not playing this for. No, I mean, you can fuck around in the open world forever, and not have too much trouble. Yeah. I mean, as long as you pick the wizard and roam around on the fucking horse and just go. Like you literally, then it becomes monotonous because it's almost too easy at that point. But then when you want to actually start getting into the game or whatever, you go into the bosses and then you're going to get wrecked. And then it's like, there's no point. Because if you can't defeat the horse, I mean, if the first bosses are easier than the ones to come. So it's like, okay, if you can't even get past the first barrier, then what,
It doesn't make sense, you're going through the open world, you're doing, like, some cool stuff, exploring.
Yeah, I honestly think open world was a mistake. I think open world was a mistake, to be totally frank. I mean, It just disguises the reality. That's what it does. The open world in this game disguises the reality, and then ultimately, once you inevitably face that reality, you're gonna get got. You know, it's gonna put you in your place pretty hard. Unless you.
I just really don't understand. Like, what's the point of having like a regular world where you're just having fun in?
They should have went linear. They should have went. You know, they wanted to make money with the open world. George R. Martin get that mainstream attention, but this game has an identity crisis. It wants to make the casual money, but at the same time, it also caters to the community. And there's no like fine line in between. So they should have just made it linear, and just did what they did, because it's the same game regardless. It's literally Dark Souls fucking 4. You know, that's all this is. I mean, again, you can roam around on the horse and have some fun, and this isn't too difficult. But again, you start playing with the boss. I mean, they gave me 2 bosses at once, and I'm like, I'm done. Like, you think I'm fucking gonna sit here and do that? And there's, you can't always spawn the horse. So that, with the horse, it makes things a hell of a lot easier, because you can roam around and fucking, the enemies have way harder time to hit. But it's not a good game. It's honestly not a good game. Like, I honestly think Demon's Souls PS5 is a better game, because at least it's like, okay, well,
DJ donated
it's just giving you the reality right up front.
Through super chat. Graphics
I don't know.
equals
All I know
terrible
is this
grass
game's not for
static
me.
even
I
when
still have
stepped.
1 hour of playtime before I can refund it.
Well, you put some more time into it and see, and then you're going to have to decide soon, though, obviously. But, I mean, try it out again and see.
Yeah, as long as you don't go over that 2-hour limit, I can still get a full refund.
Exactly.
But all right, man, let's keep
yeah, bro,
moving.
appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air. All right. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, your dad is supposed to...
Cringe. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. All right. God damn. Get it off that shit. Close it. Fucking close that. Fuck. I would literally, at this point, since I know more about these games a little bit more, I would probably rather play Demon's Souls PS5, because it's like you get right into it. You go right in the castle and you get fucked in the ass. I'd rather get fucked in the ass immediately as opposed to like beating around the bush. If you're gonna fuck me in the ass, fuck me in the ass. And this game likes to deviate around that until you actually. I mean, you don't have to fight bosses, but you're not. I mean, you have to. You have to, but you don't have to. It's like, oh, you can come back to the boss, and they got a checkpoint right before the boss entry gate to kind of make it more convenient and easier. But come on, bro. I've seen the top streamers, and granted, streamers aren't the best players in the world, but like they ain't having the best time in the world. Like nobody is going to be playing this. Like it's torture. That's what it is. It's like the open world makes it seem like it's a little bit of a different game, and then you start to realize it's not. It's literally an area where you farm, and what you want to do if you're wise is upgrade your fucking shit. You use the training area to just. You have to play this like Grand Theft Auto Online. You have to farm skill points, whatever the fuck, to then do more in the game. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just not a good game. It runs like shit on PC. I don't know how that footage looked, but it was pretty choppy over here. Like literally 20 frames. Literally 20 frames. So, well, luckily this game's going to fizzle out within a couple of weeks here, and we'll move on. But, I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to tell you. This is not a good game. It's not a good game. Oh, Michael, the game isn't for you. It's like, that's not true. I was having fun, so clearly it was. Something was working, and then it wasn't. I mean, I can pick the Magician and have a much better take on the bosses, even with the Magician selected, or Astrologist, or whatever the fuck it's called. But... I'm not going to roam around and just wave wands. That's cringe, and that's what I would have to do, because that's, you get right up and close, and it's just a totally different experience. It's just like you're getting in the meat and potatoes. So, I don't know. Let's refresh the tweet over here and see what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing. Holy shit. Refresh. Let's refresh. Let's refresh, folks. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117 Alrighty. 9,000 quote tweets. Let's see if we can read these. I don't think we can. Like you got to have literally no life to play this game. I mean, to play it properly, you have to invest a lot of time into it. You really do. To learn you basically have to memorize animation sequences and all that dumb bullshit. You got to play games like that. I mean, it's like, what are we doing? Like, this isn't even a game at this point. It's more so like we got to memorize. Like, what are we doing? Might as well get the pen and fucking notebook out and start. No, this is what this is the animation sequence, and this is where it goes after that. It's dumb. Like, it's just stupid. It's really not a good game. Not a good game. I mean, even Doc said that, so it's. I mean, you look. To be fair, he said it wasn't for him, but I don't know about that. I think the game was designed for everyone in mind. To be totally frank, so I think that gatekeeping can go fuck off with that bullshit. Like, oh yeah, well, it's just not a game for you. You know, it's like I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You're telling me they don't want to make money? They want to make this like game that's not gonna bullshit. I bet this is like the highest refunded game in a long time. Probably up there with Cyberpunk. Not because it's, well, I mean, it's busted on PC in addition. But I don't know. Well, I guess we're going to do nothing out here, folks. 818-284-4568. That's the number to call in. Okay, let's make it happen. Do something out here, guys. There's 400 fucking people watching, and it feels so stagnant. Like the open world in Elden Ring. It feels just so fucking stagnant. Guys, let's go. I can't have the chat open because you guys can't handle it. No matter how many barriers I put up in place, it just gets, they overtake. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, what's going on, dude?
Yeah.
It's Leonard Sylvia.
Yeah.
So what I have to say, Elden Ring, is you're completely spot on when it comes to the grinding shit to even have a chance against the bosses, because those guys that are running with the naked characters, like dodging all that shit, they're familiar with all the games, but for the average guy to have a chance with the health and the damage output and all that shit, you got to grind for fucking hours, because the only Dark Souls game I've played was the remastered shit, and that's exactly what I had to do when I was stuck on a boss. You just got to sit there, do the same fucking enemy, kill them over and over, and you cash those points in, and you slowly get that chance. But so yeah, that's pretty much exactly what you were describing, and what you're describing with that grinding shit. That's the same fucking formula from 2011. That's cringe.
Yeah, it's pretty. This is not fun. Like, I mean, if they show me like a stripper on the screen, then maybe I do it. But I mean, shit, they ain't show me no fucking stripper. They show me some fucking weird ass item that I don't even know what I'm. It's like, oh, I defeated. I haven't even fought like the real boss. I fought the mini bosses in the dungeons, and that was enough for me to say. I mean, maybe with some magic I can fuck around a little bit more. With a magic build. But I mean, I don't want to play with that's just silly. It's like.
Yeah. You feel like a pussy when you're only firing projectiles.
Yeah, in order to win, you basically have to have a character that does projectiles. Yeah, absolutely. But with the bow and arrow, that shit runs out. So.
You were kind of saying like the story's just like very open-ended. When I first played through Dark Souls 1, all my friends were telling me how crazy good it is and shit. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a chance. Watch the cutscene, yeah, whatever, big bad guy, scary shit. But at the end of the game, I didn't know any of the fucking characters. Like, you don't learn to give a fuck about any character.
Yeah,
and then at the end, when you defeat them, it was the most anticlimactic shit ever. I'm like, wow, that's it? Like, there wasn't even a cutscene at the end of the fucking game to explain anything.
Oh, God. I bet that's what happens here in this one, too. I bet it's just like one little text, like, you did something or whatever.
Right. That's literally what it is. And, like, again, nothing is different from 2011 other than the open world. So, like, I don't really understand what people expect to be different. And on top of that, with the game being, I mean, it's crazy that you were right, like, so far ahead, but it is an unoptimized piece of shit, and you have literally 40% of the reviews on fucking Steam saying the game is buggy and shitty. So like,
yeah, I mean, I just played it out here. I bet it looked like trash. It was like 20 frames.
Yep, and another thing I noticed, aside from the Dark Souls remastered on PC, if you play 2 or 3, the fucking button prompts, even on PC, are controller button icons, which implies console port here, take it. We're not going to even bother to change the fucking keys.
Oh my
so,
God.
like,
yeah.
when you're trying to navigate through the menus and shit, you literally need to plug in a controller or know which key is the equivalent to that controller input. It's fucking gay.
Wow.
So yeah, I don't think there's not going to be anything that's drastically different, even from Dark Souls 1. So I don't really understand what people were expecting. But like you said, the open world was the gimmick, so to speak, to draw people in. Because again, if you compare it to the linear ass nature of all the other ones, you're doing the same shit.
Oh yeah, I mean it's all about bosses. That's all it is. I mean the game is still linear. It's just the open world is just like a hub for grinding. You know, that's all it is.
Yep. All right, that's all I had to say. I'll let you move the wheels and.
Oh yeah,
have
bro,
a good
appreciate
one.
it. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael.
Yep. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey. Okay. Hey, Michael. Why don't you take a step back and literally fuck your own face?
Cringe. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. Gonna wind this one down, folks.
Hey, Michael. I'm sure it is hard to play games with those googly ass eyes of yours.
Cringe. Let's go. We're gonna wind this show down, folks. We've been live for too long. Now we're already an hour.
The thing with Elden Ring is that there's no side quest, right? You think that
I haven't found one. I haven't found one
high
quest.
voltage sign,
Where's the quest
the high
at?
voltage sign,
Yeah.
the men holding hands.
All right, dude, you're done. Get out of here. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. We've got time. Let's go. It's
Michael,
getting cold out here.
I've got to apologize, man. Elden Ring is not as good
No,
as I
come
thought
on,
it
bro.
was
I don't
gonna
believe that
fucking-
bullshit.
I'm not
Come
kidding.
on, bro. Why you gotta
I
play
got
along?
to the actual boss. Margit the Fell Oven is the fucking most bullshit fucking boss they could put in the game. I'm not only
Get good.
Focusing
Get
on
good. What you mean, homie?
trying
Get
to
good.
focus on the
No, what
fucking
you mean,
boss, but
homie?
at the same
Get good,
time,
bro.
I'm trying not to fall off the fucking side of the damn cliff that I'm fighting the fucking boss on. And everything in that game feels like a fucking handicap, dude.
What do you mean?
You go. It starts with even the fucking classes that you play. Like, if you play something like the Bandit, you can't fucking use magic. And apparently magic is fucking OP.
Hell yeah, man. I saw that shit. I'm like, dude, I tried it out. I defeated the boss with the magic. I'm like, whoa, fuck.
With a Pepsi
I mean, not
donated
Margaret, but...
£1.79
Right. And
through
why the
Super
fuck
Chat.
did they make the
Elden
damn
Ring
smithing stone such a
2022.
fucking scarce
Hang up the
resource and
towel.
an item
It's
in the
over.
game? I got two fucking weapons. I have a fucking dagger that I started with, and a scimitar. And then everything else that I'm picking up is more for a fucking strength-based character that I can't even fucking use, so I have to put it in my chest.
Yeah. Well, what would you rate it? I mean, you haven't defeated the boss, so, I mean, you're not going to get too far.
Ah, dude. I thought about that. I was like, okay, yeah, it starts at a 10 out of 10. Like
I thought you said these games were good, bro. How'd you play the older games? They're
No.
way harder than this shit. This is the easiest one yet.
10,
What you
so
mean,
it
homie?
starts at 10 out of 10. The performance issues with PC that automatically drops it down to a fucking 9. And then I cannot stand even playing on Series X. It's fucking
Yeah.
a day after, actually 2 days after, if you want to consider playing it, you know, changing your shit to fucking New Zealand and fucking playing it like that. I still can't play online on Series X. They haven't addressed that. They fixed the issues with PC, but they haven't fixed the issues for fucking Xbox. So you literally can't play half of the fucking game. You don't have PvP, you don't have co-op, and you don't have any of the fucking online functionality of the fucking game. They literally gave me 60% of the fucking game and turned off 40% of the rest of it.
It's
God
over.
Damn, dude. I'm so fucking pissed, dude. And it's like, yeah, consider me a fucking shill. I bought this shit on PC. I bought this shit on Series X. I got the collector's edition. And side note, fucking GameStop fucked that shit up. I'm still waiting for that to be delivered. But I mean, it's going to be no different depending on whatever fucking console you're playing on. It's the same fucking game.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
mean,
it. Yeah.
You can have a little bit
absolutely.
more fun depending on whatever class you decide to play with. You know, I guess that adds a little bit of, you know, more fun depending on what class you decide to start with. But I guarantee you, if you start with anything like the Wretch or the Bandit that limits you where you can't use sorcery, you're pretty much fucked. And you're forced to go around this fucking world and kill all these small enemies before you can actually get to the boss, and still you have fucking problems with the boss. And the bosses are like Dark Souls 3. They're so fucking lazy. They're so fucking lazy with the way that they have these bosses, dude. They honestly should have made it Bloodborne 2.
Well, I mean, come on now.
Is that
how you gonna get through? How'd you get through Bloodborne if you can't beat the first boss on this bitch?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
What
I
do
mean,
you
I was
mean,
able
bro?
to go through it. Maybe I'm just rusty, man. I don't know what to say.
You didn't get good enough. You got
gotta
worse.
Get gooder, I gotta get gooder.
No, you didn't play Bloodborne. What you mean, homie?
I beat that shit.
How? You can't beat the first boss on this bitch, bro. You got fucking magic. You got the dogs you can summon and shit. Like, come on, bro. You got weak.
Well, maybe the fucking ashes that I'm using,
Bro,
dude.
Bloodborne's way harder than this shit, bro.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Come
but yeah,
on, man, because you don't. There's nothing else you can do. Like, once you get to the boss, and that's it. I mean, like you have to defeat bosses to progress through those old games. Like, that's a roadblock, literally. If you want to see what else happens in the game, you can't just like. I mean, I guess that's the same case here. I mean, do you have to fight that boss? Yeah, you have to, right?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, no one even knows.
In order to get to the other fucking castle.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you got to fight this guy.
You know, like I said, yeah, it's the same thing. It's like I said, it's the same thing. It's just Dark Souls 4 in disguise with the open hub mining, or not mining, but farming sort of situation. That's what you kind of have to do, unless you're like a weirdo who just knows every animation sequence and. You know, I mean, that's all these games are. You just memorize the enemy. It's like someone said, like it was a dance with the enemy. Like you got to dance with the enemy. You got to memorize their moves and then strike when the opportunity is there, when the opportunity presents itself. But it's like, I mean, that's not really that fun. I mean, you know, I got to play trial and error.
What I don't get about fucking Souls game, they keep changing it to how fucking quick you can actually use your flask to heal. And it's just another one of these games, whenever you're fucking trying to heal, you're literally stun locked. So they can fucking, just slash the shit out of you while you're trying to drink your fucking potion. And then, you drink it and then you try and roll. And it's like with the fucking iframes and everything, doing all that.
Oh, I heard about those iframes.
It's
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, I heard about all that shit. Iframes, huh? You guys get real technical about stuff, don't you?
Christ.
I mean, you got to basically be a game dev to play something like this. Like that's like literally that has to be like a hobby. You have to care about
the game for them. Literally, you have to debug the fucking game for them because it's so fucking broken.
I don't know. Weird.
There's nothing different.
The games are out there. I'll just say that. I mean,
there's nothing new about this game.
That's the problem. Well, that's the problem.
I
know. So I don't know how
Blue Point did such a better job.
Hell yeah!
Demon Souls. I'd rather go back and play fucking Demon Souls on PS5 than play this shit.
Yeah, I might have to too. I might have to. Maybe I'll appreciate it more. I mean, I don't know.
You see that? You banned me
and
from
who the fuck
chat,
made that
take my
decision?
dollar.
Who made a decision? And even on PS5, this game looks like it was made for PS4 and nothing else. And like the previous guy that called you was talking about, this looks like a port straight from fucking PC onto consoles, or from consoles to PC.
Yeah.
And the fucking 40% of people that just are review bombing the fucking game because it is what it is. I haven't went back and checked to see if they were supposed to do maintenance here at like 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and spend 2 hours fixing that shit. So I'll go back and I'll check it out on PC and see if I can actually play online and see if it's a better, experience than what I'm
sure.
getting
Well,
on
it's going to be
Series X.
easy. It's going to be easier. I mean, when you're playing with people, I mean, no doubt about it. So yeah, it'll be better. But I mean, if you got to play online to play this game, then yeah, that's kind of. I mean, yeah, like any game that you play with friends is going to be better. Like that's just the way it is. Like if you played Battlefield, if everyone played Battlefield with her, that's the problem with Battlefield these days. It's no one has any friends anymore. It's not even the game anymore. It's just no one has friends anymore. Everyone's alone. They're on the social media 24/7. They don't communicate with people in real life. They don't have friends. So that's why they can't have fun anymore, because back in the day everyone had way more friends. Now they don't. Less people communicate on social media, so it's weird.
Well, that type of thing is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing in that you have fun and you can go through the bosses in the game a lot easier. But if you're trying to have you're trying to be strategic, you're trying to try hard in being the boss, and you have this guy that's fucking 30 levels above you with great gear, they can come in, one shot the boss, and then you're like, okay, well, why did I even? You don't put any damage into trying to kill the boss if everybody else is doing it for you. You may as well just sit back, relax, and grab a fucking bag of Lay's and enjoy the fucking show.
Oh, maybe I'd like hell yeah, I'd like that. Someone else do the work for me. Fuck that. I'll just sit back and watch and give it. That's why they give it a 10 out of 10. They all probably fucking did that. They're like, hey man, let's do co-op, and we got to have video footage. So actually, yeah, I don't know.
I think these journalists were giving us a completely separate game than.
I think they were all lying. I think they were all bullshitting, dude. If they gave this game a bad score, because bro. Dude, I got a 1.5 million views on Twitter. I believe me, I've heard it all. And I can't imagine the backlash some of these outlets would have gotten if they really honed in on that shit.
They've seriously had to be paid off too. Like how are you going to give a game a 10 out of 10 and it's got that many issues, especially on PC for those that reviewed the PC version, and it's got that bad of optimization issues, and you still say, oh no, it's a great game, 10 out of 10. I'm going to completely ignore the fact that this game runs like shit and fucking drops to 20 frames or even worse when I'm trying to fight a boss.
I've seen people just not play this game. Like, there's people that just, like, Dr. Disrespect didn't even really play the game. I mean, he went into the mini-boss and he fought that at least, but he was on his horse, like, playing it that way because it's just too much for a lot of people. And
Summit gave up too.
But once you're forced to fight whatever you just said, Margaret or whatever the name is for the boss.
Margaret Feldman, yeah.
Okay, once the player is forced to do that, they will not like this game. That's just the end of it. But if you don't ever go to that boss, I mean, how much land can you see? How much have you explored? Like, I don't even know how to get to the boss.
I've got what was it
is there a certain
parts of the map?
Well, right, but I mean, you can't go to the other map. There's like how many maps? 7 or some shit, like, right? So you can't. Okay, well, God, you don't know anything. What are you doing?
I don't know anything.
Jesus Christ, we got to get an expert on the line. These Twitter fucking babies.
I didn't consider myself
Widers.
an expert. The fuck?
No one knows anything about this game yet. There's fucking tens. None of these reviewers beat this shit. None of these reviewers. No journalist is going to sit there and pretend. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody believe in that bullshit, bro. It's literally all fake. They played the first part and they said great, 10 out of 10.
And some of these people that are on YouTube too that do tutorials for this game, I literally watched one guy was like, we're gonna have to wait a while in order for me to put out a walkthrough for this game because it's so big and it would take me months. So yeah, going back to what you said, literally, there's nobody that knows anything about this fucking game. Everybody.
Well, I mean, at this point, someone's gonna data mine it or some bullshit like that because they always do.
It's already been data. Well, the fucking network.
Well, I know, but at this point, the full game is gonna be blown wide open. So. I mean, now that it's out there, I mean, especially the people that play these games, I mean, they got a little too much time on their hands, and they like doing weird shit like that, going into files and just like, fucking around like that, doing dumb shit. I mean, it's like they don't even play the game. They love so much.
Well, a thing that's really annoying about this is it's not like Horizon Zero Dawn where it kind of holds your hand a little bit and you have icons.
Well, I mean, I'm done with look. I mean, there's a certain point. Yeah, I mean, Breath of the Wild. I mean, I think don't they just drop you in with that? Like they just kind of drop you in the world and then you're it's sort of like that, right?
I guess.
Oh my God! You don't know. I mean, what?
It's been a while since I played the game.
Oh, you played it? I haven't even played it. I'm asking. Like, there's no like.
As far as I know, you can place pins on the map.
Right, I know, but I mean, it's like this game in the sense that you're just in the world and you're they kind of let you loose, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well.
And I don't know. It's annoying that you have to come across these nook and cranny little catacombs in order to go through that and get a good item so you can upgrade your character so you can at least level it up, to make a.
Bro, I've been farming, bro. I've been going to the grace points, refreshing them. The enemies respawn. I kill them. I go back to the grace point. I refresh the day. I do it again. I mean, I'm at level 18 already. So, but it didn't change any abilities of mine. I mean, I enhanced my endurance and my HP, and I don't feel any different from when I first started. In fact, it's nothing changed. So I don't even know if
have you been upgrading your weapons along with your.
I don't know how to. Well, the game doesn't tell me how do I upgrade weapons.
How do you upgrade? You got to go to what is it, Church of Ella.
Oh yeah. No, with the Santa Claus. Okay, yeah. Well, maybe that's what's. Would that do more damage?
It would.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this. When I upgrade my shit, is the game upgrading enemies around me, or are they staying at the same spot?
They're staying in the same spot.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll just play the first level, and that's the end of the game for me.
You can do that. You can do that.
Well, I mean, maybe I never get to the
stays
first
in one
boss. I
area.
mean, the first
Yeah.
real boss. Fuck it. I'll just play the first area, and I'll just farm for like 20 hours straight. And then at that point, if it's still too hard, I'll just say, well, let's take the disc out and break it.
There you go.
Because I mean, at that point, well, I mean, I didn't know if the game was dynamically knowing that I was upgrading my shit, and then it was. I mean, look, it does start to do that one thing where it's like, okay, you need more points to upgrade, so you got to farm even harder. So
Yep.
that's annoying. But I mean, yeah, I guess I'll try upgrading weapons then, because I do need. The sword's trash. So, but I, I'm on the Vagabond bullshit fat roll. But the reason why I'm on that is because when you block. And they told me on Twitter, because no one told me over here, but they said when you block using the shield, it blocks 100% physical attacks. So I didn't know that until someone told me on Twitter. So now I'm using that. But there's some caveats with it, because, the endurance meter, once that depletes, then you're in some shit.
Yeah, you got to put some stats in.
I did.
Even then,
that's what I've been doing. Well, we're gonna have to push harder. I mean, it's just literally It's farm simulator. That's literally all you're doing, bro.
It really is.
It
really is.
I mean.
Yeah, and if you don't, I don't know. The thing is, if you branch out too far in the world, and it's almost like the game doesn't tell you that, but it kind of does in a sense.
Yeah,
that
but you can't.
come across enemies that'll just fuck you up, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not supposed to go that far.
High voltage sign.
Yeah, but
high voltage sign.
how far can you go?
Sign, high voltage sign.
I don't know.
Men
I honestly don't know.
What do you
mean,
bro?
There's still a fog of war there.
Hold on. Yeah, but
men
go
holding
there.
hands.
No, but like
men holding hands.
the boss.
Men holding hands. Men holding
boss?
hands.
Oh, you're talking about
men
Market?
holding
Yeah,
hands.
okay, but
men holding hands.
You can't. That's kind of the end point for the first area, ain't it? You have to defeat the boss to go forward.
I think technically you can go around him. From
There's
what
no fucking way, bro.
I've got to find a way.
What are you talking? Come on, bro. You got to know this shit. You've been playing this shit for 24 hours straight. What do you mean, homie?
No, we have a life outside of game.
Really? I don't know if I believe that. These fucking people, I swear.
There is a consumable, and I'm trying to find out what the hell it's called here. Actually, I've got it pulled up here. Give me a second. I can actually check.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Equipment. It's called a golden rune. So you can use golden runes to actually, instead of farming runes and all that from lesser enemies, you get this, you can pop this. It's almost like souls and demon souls. You can pop this and it'll give you a set number. Like 400 runes or something like that. But all this other shit. Have you picked up any talismans?
Man, I don't know what I'm doing, bro.
Oh my god,
bro! I'm just farming. I just figured out because someone just told me that's you want to spend in this game. That's because if you don't, you could fuck up. I mean, when you die, your shit's still there, but if you die again, it's gone. So
it's gone.
I mean, if you have like 10,000 souls or whatever they're called in this bullshit, runes, whatever the fuck, I don't even know what it is. I don't even care. But if you got a high number on the bottom right hand corner of your screen and you fuck up twice, I mean, you're gonna be pissed. So that's why you just cash it out.
Oh, that's the smart thing to do, especially if you have like.
Well, that's how I've been playing the game. You just literally load the grace points, respawn enemies. I mean, it takes a long time, but.
Yeah, don't do what I do sometimes and go fight the boss and lose all your.
Oh hell no! I mean, I'll fight the boss when it's at 0 on the bottom right hand corner of the screen because I got nothing to lose at that point. There's nothing I lose, right? If I don't have any souls or whatever it's called, then.
Have you tried fighting this fucker yet?
Hell no! I don't even know where it's at. Bro, I can't even fight the horse boss. That's like a mini boss.
Oh
yeah.
No.
What are you?
I haven't even tried him. I'm not fucking.
Bro, you're a fucking casual. Get off the line.
No.
You're a casual, dude. Get good. Holy shit, bro. You coming in here complain like you're a real fan, and you. Oh my god.
I just got to get good. I mean, maybe I can go after him. I don't know.
Yeah, y'all afraid to fight bosses, bro. I don't know why you're afraid to fight boss. That's literally the game. Like you guys are afraid to do much.
I'm afraid, bro. I'm afraid. I don't.
Well, don't. How did you play? You didn't play the old game. There's no fucking way, bro.
I'll be completely honest. I relied heavily on co-op.
Oh, you fucking cheater! Man, you guys, no. That's bullshit. I'm glad it's not working. That's bullshit, bro. You got, dude. Yeah, that's why they got a 10 because everyone who played it on fucking co-op secretly. I guarantee you, bro. Dude, that doesn't count.
That's the fucking easy mode right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely, that's the easy mode. But if you're going to go in solo, I mean, shit, I don't think anyone does that. I think that maybe that's the realization here. Who's actually
the
playing this
pros.
pure solo?
All the pros.
Well, that's it. Yeah, that's the
That's why
problem.
we're having such a hard time getting through this game.
Yeah, we're waiting for co-op to come back online. It's over.
Oh, it's over, bro.
Hell
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
bro.
Ben.
Hell yeah, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hello, you're on the air. Oh, there's no one else calling. Well, I think we're going to wind this one down, folks. One of the worst shows we've ever produced out here. But don't know what to tell you. So maybe next time we'll hit the home run, but that is going to do it for us here today. It's going to do it for here today. We're going to be back for Midnight Caller because we have to. So tune in, support that, or do something. I don't know what to tell you. But these main shows don't do great. And we just don't have much luck out here. We need quality viewers, not quantity. At this point, that's what we're looking for. Hello, you're on the air. 400 people.
It's Conor McGregor, baby, and I'm going to tell you why Khabib took a shit on the back of the bus.
Oh, my God. Well, that was the last caller, Conor McGregor. Holy shit, we got Conor McGregor watching. Never know who's watching. I'm sure there was some prominent people watching today, and they probably got scared away for good. Too bad. Blame the trolls. So we're going to unpack here, and that's going to do it. So let's switch over. I'm just going to stay with you guys until we unpack everything. Alrighty, well, that's going to do it. So appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you later. Take care.